Alright, so this is just a video to show like some new stuff. Like I got a couple new pairs of pliers that are better for chainmail, and some new stuff that I learned how to make. These are the pliers that I'm very excited about. They are better suited for chainmail because of the way they work. I'll show you an example. I'll show you an example real quick. Got a couple of rings real quick. But anyway, these are called flat nose pliers, obvious reasons, and these are called hook nose pliers, again, obvious. And the reason that they work better is because, I'll show you, is because they grab more of the ring than my slip joint pliers. As you can see, it grabs the whole half of the ring and then the other half, and then when you bend it shut, the ring winds up being much flatter than they have been for my slip joint pliers that I've been using. Because of my slip joints. Oh, another thing about these pliers is that they're springy because they got springs, so that takes away half the work for me. Because with these I had to use my pinkies to open them. And when I use these, I only grab that part of the ring, and when I wind up closing it, the ring winds up more of how they say pringled, where the ring is slightly warped because of the coiling process, and then when you bend it shut it doesn't wind up being perfectly flat. But these pliers help to make it a lot more flat. And here's some stuff that I learned how to make. This I learned how to make a while ago, but I just never put it on a video. It's called a whirlybird pendant, or cabochon in this case, because I have a glass fish tank pebble inside of it. That's a white one, and then this one's for my keychain. This is a green one that I like very much, because green's my favorite color. Anyway, and then this is a pattern that I learned over the last 2 days called Elvenweave. It's a lot more complicated than 4-in-1, and therefore takes a little bit more time, but not much. And it's actually pretty simple once you learn the steps, but I don't know yet how to add on to it, like on the sides or the bottom or anything. Well, I know how to add on to the bottom, but only in rows, and then you join the rows together. But maybe with some more time and experience with this pattern I'll be able to do it like I do 4-in-1, but otherwise for now it's just how I was taught. As you can see, there are 3 rows. It's basically 3 chains joined together of Elvenweave. But yeah, this kind of mail is really thick and dense, and therefore it doesn't bend very well. So I imagine if you made a shirt out of it, the underside, you know, the armpit of the sleeves would be really, really uncomfortable. So I imagine that you could only make a vest out of this, unless you leave the armpits open or close them up with 4-in-1 or something. But anyway, there's just some new stuff that I've been up to lately. And don't ask me how to make this. I can show you how to make this, but this is kind of hard to show on a camera. I'd need a cameraman, and that would be just asking too much. So I would suggest that you go to that site that I've mentioned a couple times before, called mailartisans.org, and they have guides on how to do all this stuff. It's under European style chainmail weaves, and it's called Elvenmail.